dude, we couldn't even get insurance. Man, if you talk to my girl about it, she'll tell you we were panicking because we were having companies quoting her like $35,000 for one day.
1 day. Ugh.
1 day.
What's the biggest like logistical nightmare when it comes to doing those massive events, say at the Kaseya Center? Like what do you find to be the most difficult thing?
Well, it is challenging.
It's a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving
parts.
It's really challenging when you want to bring in so many artists because now you're dealing with so many managers.
Egos.
And who gets the biggest dressing room? Who wants this? Who wants that?
Right.
Like just really stupid, silly things. And you know what?
They want the green M&Ms instead of the red.
You know what we noticed too? It's not even the artists that eats these things. It's all the freaking Klingons.
Yeah, I was about to say it's their entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like like we did Kodak Black, and everyone was warning us. Oh my God, you don't want to do Kodak, and he might not show up because it's such a high risk, right? I mean, even companies like Lloyd's of London wouldn't do it. And on Lloyd's of London, they'll insure anyone.
Right, exactly.
Fuzz. And we were like, oh my God, what do we do? And you can't set foot in the venue without your insurance.
Right,
you know? So we were like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I think that's really one of the biggest hurdles.
Is the managing of the talent.
Yeah. Right. Because production, because everything goes back to them. Well, I want this console. This is the sound I want. I want this. And you're like, yeah, but can you make us back this kind of money? Mm-hmm. Because when you're looking at audio, people have no clue. When you go to watch a concert, you have no clue how much just the sound cost.
Oh yeah.
You're looking at sound that are costing $100,000 just in sound. So, and of course, then you're dealing with labor, and then you're in a union house. And how slow it moves, how fast, what happens. So it does get real freaking tricky.
Right, yeah.
So I think one of the best ways is having a team that you work with constantly. Like those big shows when they go on tour, they have all those everything is already pre-wired. They have their crew, but they're gonna have to work with the union crew also. Just roll right in, set shit up, boom, 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 and they're, But biggest headache is artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I find what happened is with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, if you have a $40 ticket, out the door it's going to be closer to $80.
That's what I'm saying. So I was just about to say that. So what happened with Chris Brown, in my opinion, happened, because I looked at tickets, is that all the good seats, they were going for like $4,000. Ain't nobody paying that. Like, I don't care how, it's insane. So that's where I think, they got to stop. And then the reason why I brought Zach Bryan up, he did a concert at Red Rocks, and he didn't put the tickets on sale until 2 hours before the concert because he didn't want any scalping tickets. And he still sold out. And
because what you'll see happen is you put tickets on sale and you'll see 2,000 tickets sold.
Mm-hmm. Because it's some bot buying up all the tickets and then jacking up the prices.
Yeah.
That, to me, that has to stop, or it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, so between Ticketmaster and those guys on their fees, and then these guys buying up all the tickets, it also messes up the promoter really bad too. Mm. Because then what happened is,
doesn't it mess up the artist too?
Mess everyone up. Because what happened is, people are like, I can't go, I can't afford it. So a promoter is like 2-3 weeks out, they're freaking because they're like, oh my God, we haven't even covered just the cost, much as talking about profit, and because just the fees and what these people who bought, it makes it difficult.
No, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost, you can't find a venue that is not run by Live Nation or AEG.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, how are they allowed to do that, you know?
Feels like a monopoly.
I'm like, come on. You know, you're like, because we're so small, you're not even a freaking blimp on a radar, you know?
Right.
So you don't have a say. It's like, just shut up and go do your little bullshit concert, you know? Because these guys are running, you know, they'll pay an artist $2 million,
Right.
you know, or they do a tour, you know, 25 city tour, guys making $1 million, $2 million per show, you know? And you have 25 shows, 50 shows. Fuck.
Right.
It's stupid, huh?
Yeah.
One day.
You'll get there.
One day. That's the dream. If you have a direct link to the management, it makes things smoother. But when you have to, you know, this guy have to go to this guy, have to go to,
Oh yeah.
it becomes so expensive.
Yeah, because everybody wants a piece of the pie. Yeah.
Yeah. 10%, 10%, 10%. You're like, dude, I'm not a fan. I'm not doing this to sit and hear someone play for me.
Right.
You know, we got to make some coins here, you know? And that's the things that are tricky, man. It's like, you know, trying to weed through to actually get to management, you know? Because working with people like CAA, fuck off. You know, man, they made me overpay. I won't even call the artist name, but I overpaid by $100,000.
Just because of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a hip hop too. And this fool wasn't worth it.
Here's the truth. Most people are walking around chronically dehydrated, and the water they're drinking to fix it is actually working against them. It's stripped of minerals, or it's loaded with contaminants and microplastics, and it's all coming from these plastic bottles. So you're drinking more, but you're getting less. So my team and I, we fixed that. We created No Days Off Premium Water. We take it through an 8-step reverse osmosis process. It comes out contaminant-free, PFAS-free, microplastic-free. Then we put back what your body actually needs: calcium, magnesium, and potassium. The electrolytes you sweat out, and the minerals that run over 300 reactions in your body. We balance it to an 8.1 alkaline pH for hydration that works at the cellular level. And we can it in aluminum, never plastic. So nothing leaches out into your water and nothing sits in the landfill. That's the hack. Hydration done the right way. Not more water, better water. But I'll be straight with you. Water is only half of it. The other half is showing up and doing the work. No days off. That's the whole reason this brand exists. So here's what I want to do for you. If you're local to, or even just visiting, Nashville or Miami, I want to give you a free workout at Legacy. On us, no catch. You come in, you train with our team, you feel what No Days Off is all about. So if you're serious about your health and you're anywhere near Nashville or South Florida, come see us. Book a free session at legacyfit.com. Walk into Legacy and tell us the big dog sent you. We'll take care of the rest.